treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Baylor's offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Bears line up with a 1st and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that.
Fighting for the end zone, now the ball comes loose. No turnover, offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. They go with a direct snap. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The TCU Horned Frogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff. And to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up, this is going to be an exciting finish.
1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And the Bears will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. The Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this time it's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Bears will line up now. It's first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs will have first and 10 here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Caught in the backfield. It's Palmer. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Ball carrier finding open space. Big play into enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. That's an important first down on that running play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
After a short gain, second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They bring them down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Louise. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Braves. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And that one is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Time running out here in the 1st half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. With the catch, it's Palmer. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Bears. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. He hands it off from the gun. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very...
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Forward snap to the back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And the Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's a shotgun run call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Nothing to pass. Defense.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. The Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Baylor. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's awesome. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air. This one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Testing the right side here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And the Bears will have to kick this away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.